So weird.
Did we have anybody decline today?
I had two people reach out.
Go on.
Yeah. Just say them the first.
Yeah. So that would leave.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to welcome everyone to this regularly scheduled meeting of the Planning Commission for Tuesday, September 26th, 2023, and I will open the meeting at 7:30. Can we please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? Pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And may I have roll call? I don't think we have a quorum as yet, so.
We'll go through it. Mr. Carpenter. Mr. Fitzer. Mr. Colbert. Mr. Kucera.
Here.
Mr. Nushai. Ms. Redmond.
Here.
Mr. Scott. Mr. Solomon.
Here.
Mr. Twidell.
Here.
Okay, so we only have four. We don't have a quorum. Can we say just talk about anything for 5 minutes and give them?
I think the last time kind of put the meeting on pause for 10 to 15 minutes to give time to see if anyone was going to show up late. So either you could, postpone the meeting or something along that line. They can close it for 10 minutes on Zoom, or we can just leave it open right now.
We need to make a motion for.
Well, you can't make a motion, right? So it'd be the chair pausing the meeting
The
essentially.
chair can basically set a time and say, if we do not have a quorum by this time, the meeting is. Officially not going to occur, and then if the member that makes the quorum shows up prior to that time. You move on with regular order, and if the member that makes the quorum does not show up by that time, we adjourn and we postpone all business to next meeting.
Okay,
Can I ask a question? I don't know if this is a silly one, but on items that we're not voting on, we still need a quorum to discuss any items, right?
Yeah, you need
Okay.
a quorum to have
We're
to
getting
conduct the
water, so-
meeting.
Yeah, okay.
how about if we give them 10 minutes to go to 7:40? And if we don't have a fifth at that time, then we'll shut the meeting down.
It's your choice what time to go to, but yeah,
I think
okay,
give them 8 minutes or 7:40.
okay.
So they can freeze frame on the
I'll
logo here, I think.
Two members that we heard from who did not, who knew what.
Fitzer and.
Okay. I just want to let the record, I guess, show that Mr. Scott and Mr. Fitzer both did report that they would not be here, so.
I believe she is freezing it like when the council goes in closed session, so. Yeah, I think that's what she's gonna do also. Are you sharing?
But if you're here,
All right, we are muted and paused, so.
How was Claus and Paws, Nick?
It was good. There were a lot of vendors. I think that we can do a better job marketing it for the public to come by, but I think it was a huge step in the right direction compared to last year. So.
Okay, welcome back to the planning commission. We took a 10-minute break and we, unfortunately, nobody else showed up. We've only got 4 people here. And we need 5 to be a quorum to actually run this commission. So all we can do is just shut it down and reschedule till our next meeting. Which is when it's 2 weeks.
Yeah, I got, it's October 10th is the next planning commission meeting. And on that note, just can make this statement more or less for the public listening is we're gonna have a joint workshop between the council, planning commission, ZBA and DDA on October 10th. And a secondary one on October 11th. The content is gonna be the same. It's gonna be just revolved around master plan discussion to make sure all the council and all the boards are on the same page with the process. So we're having both of those dates as options for you to attend if you can't make one. Like I said, the content is going to be the same at both, but we want to make sure we can get as many people involved as possible. So
And that'll be in the community room here.
I believe so. Yeah. And so we'll,
Obviously open to public.
yes, open to the public at 100%. But obviously we want to get as many volunteers to the event as possible.
At
on
the same time?
commission.
At 7.
So the one on the 10th is going to be before the planning commission meeting, so probably 6 PM. And then the one on Wednesday, the 11th, I think we're 7 or 7:30. We're trying to finalize that this week and we'll send out a flyer to everyone and kind of get it a little more organized, but this report's been given to every commission so far, so at least on their radar. But obviously we can't discuss too much, but I just want to make that clear so you guys could get it on your schedule now.
Right.
The other thing is that we'll probably have a couple of development reviews on the next agenda for the regular planning commission meeting. So some of the agenda material tonight might shift a little bit. It might not, like the whole thing might not just carry forward to the next meeting. We want to make sure that we give the development reviews and the applicants the right amount of time, right?
We have 100% scheduled for that one and one likely to be on. So again, we definitely want to make sure we can get
For the
regular
workshop?
for the regular planning commission meeting. We're looking at potentially 2 site plans.
Oh, okay, you're talking about
Yeah.
the site plan. So, will you guys do like a hard stop then by 7:30 so
Yeah.
that we're sure? Okay,
Absolutely.
because it would be hard to be pulled in both places.
Yeah, and that's why we'll have it over there. So we'll probably do a hard stop over there at like 7:15 at the latest, depending on the conversation. That'll kind of indicate how long Wednesday will go.
Okay,
So,
okay.
so again, that's the only thing I want to make clear.
And it's the same content, sorry,
Yep.
great, but it's
Yep.
the same content. for
Yeah,
both.
that way you don't feel bad if you miss both. And depending on turnout, we might have a flex date down the road just in case.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So then I'll take this opportunity at 7:43 to close the meeting that we never had. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all for being.
Yeah, thank you.
The easiest meeting. How is the response rates and all that coming in?
I was just looking it up. We're doing fairly well. We're over 200. And I'd like to really put another push on. And see if we can get 500.